So you want to blow up on YouTube and start making money? Here's everything I've learned after watching over 100 hours of faceless YouTube content and running multiple channels myself. And no, I'm not going to try and sell you some bullshit rubbish course that you simply do not need. This video covers exactly what other creators don't want you to know and what I've learned to help me blow up 2 channels in different niches. Obviously, the first thing you need to do is pick a niche. And no, I'm not talking about cutting up Joe Rogan clips or using AI voiceovers of Reddit stories with Subway Surfers in the background.
What's the best pickup line you've ever heard?
Because that is not monetizable and it's just a waste of time. Unless you're going to add value to the clips and actually make them into an original piece of content, you will not get monetized. Now, everyone tells you to pick a niche without actually explaining if you can make money in that niche. Here's what no one is telling you. You can actually check if your niche and style of content you want to make is monetizable before you even start. This is something everyone must do before they start their own YouTube channel, because no one wants to put all their effort into videos and a channel to not even be able to make money from it. Just to prove how risky it is to be reposting podcast clips, here are 2 channels that have not met the requirements for monetization despite all having over 100,000 subscribers. Now you might be wondering how I can actually tell if these channels are monetized. And no, I do not have their analytics, but there is actually a secret way whether you can tell if a channel has been monetized, and this will give you a better idea of whether or not your niche is worth pursuing. So what you want to do is, once you've picked a niche and decided on what type of content you would like to make, find at least 5 other channels who are currently making the same content. Then you want to go onto their channels and right click and go down to view page source. It will then pull up all this confusing code. What you need to do is just type Control F and type in monetization. Then once it pulls up the keyword, it will have a bracket next to it. If that bracket says true, then it means that this channel has been monetized and has been accepted into the YouTuber Partner Program. If it says false, then it means that the channel is not monetized. This will show you whether your niche is worth pursuing and whether you can actually make money off the style of content you would like to make, because no one wants to waste all their time on unmonetizable content. Now, it is important to realize that when you start posting on YouTube that you start a new channel. This is important because you may already have existing subscribers that are not interested in your new content. Also, the new YouTube algorithm works in a way that favorites new channels. This is because YouTube has seen that the best way for them to get you hooked on creating videos is by pushing the first few videos you make. I experimented with this on a long form video which I posted on a channel that only got 700 views. I reposted the same video and pulled in over 30,000 views. This is the same algorithm that TikTok has been using that saw their platform explode. I can go into depth into algorithms and how to use them to your favor in a future video, but just look at this video you're watching now, for example. This is the first video on a brand new channel, and YouTube is hopefully pushing it out. This also allows YouTube to see if you are producing content that people want to watch, and if you're providing value to YouTube users, which is what they care about most. That's why it's important to make sure you create a new channel so you can get that new channel boost, which also leads into the next point in terms of making sure your first few videos are as high quality as possible. Next, you're actually going to want to start making the content, and for this video we can focus on shorts. So the best app for beginners making shorts is CapCut. This is a free app that will allow you to start editing shorts quickly. I use CapCut for all my shorts and it usually only takes around 20 to 30 minutes to edit each one. They provide loads of AI tools and help speed up the process and make things a lot easier. If you're already a bit more experienced in making content, Adobe Premiere Pro also provides a lot more tools, but it is a bit more complicated for beginners. There are already so many videos out there on how to edit viral shorts, so I suggest you guys go watch one of those after this video is done. I also recommend looking at other viral shorts in your niche. Write down the top 5 shorts that exploded in your niche that you would like to post on your channel. Analyze what they are doing which is making their shorts go viral. Go through meticulously and start to break down how they blew up their video. Was it an interesting topic? Did it cater to a wide audience? Did it have an initial hook? These are the type of things that you need to start asking yourself. But once you've posted around 20 shorts, start to analyze what videos performed well and what videos didn't. The 2 most important metrics that determine if a short will go viral is swipe rate and viewer retention rate. You want to maximize both of these. So look for shorts that you have posted where these numbers are high and analyze what captivated the viewer to watch. Was there an emphasis on making quick edits? Was it an interesting topic, or did it have an initial hook? These are the things you need to start asking yourself when reviewing your videos. Now, once you have made your viral shorts, you're going to want to obviously try and get them to blow up and start building a community. The easiest way to do this is make sure you post on as many platforms as possible. I highly recommend creating accounts on both Instagram and TikTok to post your content to. This will not only elevate your ability to have multiple sources of income, it will also increase engagement and views on your YouTube channel. As you can see here, for one of my shorts that I had posted, it reached around 7 million views on Instagram and 1.2 million views on Facebook. If you guys didn't already know, when you post on Instagram, it automatically posts a video onto Facebook. Now you can see this one video gained me over 2,300 followers on Instagram. This same video only achieved 25,000 views on YouTube. This just proves that if you're going to make content, you may as well post it on all platforms platforms, as you never know what might happen. Another thing to consider, which is crucial when uploading your first few shorts, is the location of the audience. If your intended audience is not located within your country, you may need to look at getting a VPN. This was something I was completely unaware of when I started. This is because all platforms will post your content to your local community when you first start making videos, before they learn where your real audience resides. I ran into this problem as I was making football content and living in Australia, where football is not one of the major sports. This content was more geared to Europeans, so I had to use a VPN to set my location in the UK in order to target my ideal audience. Now, once you've reached the requirements to join the YouTube Partner Program and start getting paid, you might want to start outsourcing some of the work. This will help you produce higher quality content and allow you more time to create new channels if you want. Now, you can do this from the start if you have the funds, but it can get costly first, and I recommend you begin yourself so you can learn the basics of editing and content creation. This allows you to review your workers and see if they are actually producing high quality content, and it will also allow you to give them suggestions and ways to improve to better fit your style. But when you have decided to outsource some of the work like editing, script writing or voiceovers, there are two platforms that you will use. The first one is Fiverr, where I recommend that you use this to outsource thumbnails, as they have lots of high quality editors for cheap. The second platform is a lot better for outsourcing in my opinion, and that is Upwork. This platform is different to Fiverr in that the workers will actually come to you. All you have to do is create a job listing and detail in the description exactly what you would like the freelancer to do, and then you'll get the freelancers coming to you. This platform also has less fees than Fiverr and allows you to get samples before you decide to hire the freelancer. This helps you see if the person can actually do what you'd like them and is not just bluffing. I've personally hired 6 people off this website and still employ 3 as part of my team, so it is a great place to find freelancers. Now, obviously the interesting part, if you're watching this video, your aim is probably to eventually start making money off your content, whether that's just on YouTube or Instagram and TikTok as well. So as I touched on earlier, it is important that you create a channel that fits within the community guidelines and is able to pass the channel review. Therefore, it is important to create content and not just repost other people's. The requirements to get monetized are a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and either 4,000 hours of watch time on long form content or 10 million public shorts views in the last 90 days. Now, please don't do the mistake that a lot of people try and get you to make, where they say that you can just buy a channel that is already monetized. Now, this may work and you can start making money from day one, but in the long run, this is not worth it. As when YouTube starts pushing out your videos to the fake subscribers of your channel, they will not want to watch it. And this will reduce your click-through rate and makes YouTube think that your videos are not good. Now, you may think that 10 million views on shorts is a lot and extremely difficult to get. And the truth is, yes, it is. It is very hard to get this amount of views on shorts, but the key to producing shorts is to leverage the quick views and subscribers it gives you into creating long form content, where the CPM, cost per 1,000 views, is a lot higher and you can make a lot more money. Here is a chart that shows you the CPM for each niche. Here you can see that some niches pay better than others, but ultimately the best niche to go into is the one that suits you best, as you don't want to get bored while making the content, and producing content in a niche that you actually have more interest in will actually be a lot easier for you in the long run. Long form videos is where the real money is made on YouTube, whether that's from the revenue made by ads or the revenue made by sponsorships in the long form videos. But obviously it requires a lot more effort and can be a lot harder to get views, but by building up your channel on shorts, you can use that as a springboard to start producing long form videos on the same topics. And with the introduction of the new link feature, you can put a clickable link in your short videos, which will automatically open the long form video for the viewer. But overall, the key to creating any successful YouTube channel is keeping the viewer engaged and creating content they want to watch, as the goal is to always keep the viewer coming back. This will help boost views and ultimately increase how much money you can make. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing so you don't miss any future uploads.